Alkesh, thank you so much for coming to the event.
Thanks for having me.
I know your expertise are in SMSF, so
Yes.
I just wanted to quickly ask you a few questions, stating that what are the criteria that the people have to get ready prior to them starting to look for a property in an SMSF structure?
That's right. Okay, I myself is a self-managed super fund auditor. So self-managed super fund is a complex structure. So everybody on all the accountant, they don't know this structure. So be careful while you are setting up the self-managed super fund. Please take the expert like Bharat Bhai or a proper accountant. So you need a self-managed super fund, plus you need a custodian trust or a bad trust, which we call it, to have that property on behalf of the self-managed super fund, to hold that property while you have a borrowing in the self-managed super fund. Without borrowing, yes, you can go and have, if you have that much money in your self-managed super fund, so you can buy outright as well property, but you should have that much money. So if you want to borrow, you should have a custodian trust in the borrow and in the self-managed super fund to hold that property for you. And please make sure that you discuss the things with an expert like Bharat Bhai, someone else who knows the self-managed super fund very well and the structure very well. So you don't go wrong in that. So before making the decision, please discuss the matter with him.
True. What are the good points of buying a property in a self-managed super fund?
So self-managed super fund nowadays, you can borrow the money. So that way, the self-managed super fund property, it's always buy in a limited recourse borrowing arrangement, where the lender don't touch any of the asset. If your property goes wrong, they can only have a right to touch the property, underlying property, not your other assets. So asset protection point, yes, self-managed super fund is good, and you can have a borrowing as well up to 80% or 90% depending upon your borrowing capacity and your profile. You can go and buy the property.
Fantastic. And lastly, would you be able to explain us the tax implications when you're looking at a property in a capital gain point of view?
Certainly. In a capital gain as well as the revenue, the capital super fund only pays 15% tax.
Yep.
While you are in an accumulation phase, and while you are in pension phase, super fund don't pay any tax. So after 65 when you retire, or after 67 when you retire, super fund don't pay any tax. So that benefit you can always leave it there.
Fantastic. And the revenue perspective, what will be the tax?
It's a 15% tax in the revenue rather than paying your full tax or your tax in the individual. You only pay 15% tax in your super. But the main thing, you can't withdraw the
equity out of it. Yes.
Money out of the super. You can't redraw the loan.
That's nice.
So that's a restriction there. You can't withdraw the money from the super fund. So if you're thinking of creating a self-managed super fund to get the early access of the super, no, that's not the strategy for you. It's purely for the investment purpose. So stick to your investment plans and investment strategy on that.
Perfect. Thank you so much for all your information, and I hope that helps you. Thank you.
Thanks for having me here. Thank you.